Hello everyone, welcome to the LWRA QRP at Lake Shipp Park. We are out here today setting up our portable rigs to practice to make sure all of our equipment works. This theme was emergency power. So a lot of folks you'll see in the video have solar panels. I just brought a couple of 50-watt panels here and a charge controller down here for my battery. I am also on the back of my tailgate. We are running HF currently on 40 meters back here, and I have running it on a lead acid battery. So if this was a real emergency situation, I could run on this for a while and then hopefully be able to recharge on the solar if needed. And we're just having a great time out here. So thanks for joining us today and checking out our event. Oh, and I am running a linked dipole inverted V. This is a 40 meter and 20 meter. So currently it's in the 40 meter configuration. I got these links, but if I want 20 meters, undo this link on both sides, and now I have a 20 meter dipole, which is my favorite antenna. So thanks and enjoy the video.
Todd, KR1W. I've got the FX-4CR, little 20 watt, running it at 5, portable radio that you can find online from U in China. They were selling batches and sell out pretty quick. Got a 6 amp hour Denko battery, running FT8, and then got a Gabil adjustable coil antenna out there.
All right, we're operating on 20 meters today. They may show you a picture of the expandable whip behind me and now how it's mounted up to the truck, so we don't have to tie anything to any trees. We're working CW and we're working some parks on the air on 20 meters, so it's quick and easy to tune, doesn't need a big antenna, and a lot of activity this morning already on 20 meters. We've got Virginia, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Colorado, and Canada. And let's see if we can find somebody else to talk to. There's an Illinois station a minute ago that was sounding pretty good. Yeah, there he is.
What are you using for a rig today? What kind of rig
This is the venerable FT857. This is a war horse. It's a veteran of many campaigns.
Thanks for the rundown today, Mike.
You bet. We'll work this station here in a minute. Unfortunately, the CW stations don't, they lend themselves to heavy editing, so. Most of the activity on CW on POTA is 18 to 20 words a minute. It's easy, they'll slow down for you because they really want your contact in their log, they need your contact, so it's a great way to get into the CW experience with very low pressure. There's some they're pileups, but not real pileups. And if you want to hear some fast CW, the collegiate CW contest is on today. And those guys like Georgia Tech, they'll be running 35, 40 words a minute, and for somebody else to talk to. Anyway, great event here. I'm running off of a lead acid battery here today because weight's not an issue with me. And normally I unroll power film, solar. It won't run the radio by itself, but it slows down the rate of discharge, which is really what you need for emergency situation. You're going to get charged up, or you switch batteries, something like that. But it slows down the rate of discharge, so you get maximum life out of your battery, even if it's small enough for it to carry. Okay, when National Parks on the Air began in 2014, it was a new program, far cry from what we have developed today for Parks on the Air. But one of the things the National Parks didn't want you to do was touch anything in you couldn't put in, they wanted you to be within the footprint of your vehicle. So I worked this way out to be for rapid deployment. It's an extended hitch with a bolt through it, and it's a place to connect your your ground plane, your radials, and you can put just about, I'm set up for either connection here. And you can put a Wolf River coil on here or a 120-inch whip. This is a 17-foot whip that's a good tune for 20 meters, which is what we were doing today. It solved a lot of problems. Additionally, I have a mount for this will plug into here, push into here, and I have a fiberglass push-up mask. If I have the possibility of running a dipole of some sort or an off-center fed dipole, which I use for 80 meters in the field, this works pretty well too. So a lot of options, all solved by a Harbor Freight extension.
That's great. And you've got how many radios?
Radios, I put out 12 today.
Okay.
3 sets of 4. I have one more in here somewhere. But this gets the job done. It's the law of diminishing returns. You can keep putting radios all till you've used up all the wire on the planet. Still, you're not getting any better.
That's great. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
Good afternoon. This is Dan, W5DBH. We're here at the QRP, and I set up a small UHF GMRS repeater here, and with a homemade antenna here. What we made in the class last month, and the antenna is actually over here on the end of the tripod. Just a small UHF antenna, unity gain. That's what we're using here in the park. Operating off from a battery, actually 2 batteries, got one in the car for consistent power supply, and this battery, this probably will last 3 hours, and we're putting out about 5 watts, which is good enough for here, and I can see the current and voltage. Well, I could see it. Sun's a little bright, and we use this power gate, and you hook it up so that you can get the battery or your load and your 12-volt supply, and this automatically will switch.
Oh, great.
There. Anything else I can ask?
No, you brought a couple HDs with you.
I did. I got 4. Got them all spread all over the place. And this is my FT70, and this is my go-to radio. That's my BTEC.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, Russ. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Tommy, KQ4YPX. This morning I have a Yaesu 891 on 20 meters. And the antenna of choice for today for 20 meters is the Magic Carpet with a 20 meter ham stick. And then for our new ham, our technician, I brought out my Anytone 10 meter only radio for him to use with a mag mount ham stick on the top of my truck.
You're running an emergency power, right?
Correct. So my Yaesu I'm running on a Blue Yeti, and it's attached to a solar panel on the side of my truck there. Trying to find a little bit of sunlight.
Great. All right. Thank you very much, Tommy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, good morning, Russ. My antenna radio outlet sold a POTA 150, and I have to use the whatever it is tripod. I had a spool made to hold a spike that's on the antenna, or otherwise it could be put in the ground. And I'm using the POTA Flex 7 from Valesi and Panoli, and up here to my 891. And today we're running 20 meters, and I've got a 15 amp hour bi-ONO battery in that case, and a gauge and switch on the side there, and I keep a rig expert in there. And even in the cover, I've got my band plan, so we're well covered here. So anyway, I made 5 contacts early this morning on 20 meter. Good solid people in doing POTA out there, so I picked them up. So I do POTA about 4 days a week up in the Orlando, Sanford area. So anyway, that's about it for me, sir.
Thank you. All right, now you can say hello. All right.
We're just talking generators.
All right, generators. That's the theme. Generators and batteries.
Hurricane season.
Hurricane season for sure. Of course, just as we're starting to do this, now we've got a pending one out there that I know it says it's just going to kind of be to the east of Florida, but you know how that goes. Yep. Early on, things can change. Yep. All right, thanks, guys.
I got it here, and one of the state parks up there. Yeah. What I'm always doing, I wanted to go over here. I mean, I've looked at the kids.
So, with today's tailgate tech focusing on us being able to run on battery power and also solar, I decided to bring out for my station a 100-watt EcoFlow solar panel that's feeding into a LiFePO 4 battery. It's being fed by a Buddy Pole Power Mini 2. I'm running a ICOM 6130D UHF radio that'll do analog and NXDN. Right now I've got it tuned in on NXDN. We've got a pretty good NXDN repeater system here in West Central Florida. And I'm also running a Yaesu FT 891 in a Go box, and it's running with a MAT 30 tuner, and for an antenna on the UHF radio. That's actually an AliExpress antenna. I'll have to put a link to it in the notes. I had to tune it, but when I tuned it for SWR, it was really good on VHF and UHF. It's actually a mobile antenna. And then besides the solar panel for an antenna, I'm running and it's kind of hard to see where it is in the trees, but I'm running a Chameleon Tactical Delta Loop. Now it's kind of one of my favorite antennas because it's quick and easy to set up. So if I'm going out somewhere, I know I can quickly set up the Tactical Delta Loop, and it's very hard to see the wire connecting it off the top. But my favorite part about that is the fact that it will fit into a little backpack beer can cooler. So that works out great for that. I learned about that being able to fit into a little cooler piece when we used to work some charity golf outings. And that's it for my setup. The Tactical Delta Loop, along with the FT 891 Yaesu, and an ICOM 6130D NXDN radio.
Hey guys, here I got something else here that didn't pull out today because the conditions weren't right to use it, but this is the Gabil AT330. This is a screwdriver antenna, and it takes power to run it, and you got to have your radio set and everything. But basically what it's got is it's got a control box here, and the control box controls the screwdriver up and down. So you have to power the box, and then that powers the antenna up and down. And then the other part to it, this is the screwdriver. This goes on your tripod or however, your ground stake, whatever. It hooks up the power down here, and then it's got a coil inside, and power will move it up and down, and you tune it to your frequency between this, and it also comes with 2 different whips. I've set it up, haven't completely got it used right, but the biggest problem so far has been everywhere I'm trying to set it up, too close to metal roofs, that type of thing, a lot of metal, and just can't get it to tune just right.
What do these run, do you know?
These run about, I think it was about $250. Okay. So, yep.
Get a hot dog.
And manning the grill today is Tommy, KQ4YPX. Thanks for cooking out today.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
That's awesome. Your favorite part of the QRP?